Welcome back to Behind the Gloves. I'm Garcia. I'm joined by the McKenna brothers, Stevie and Aaron. How are you guys?
Good, yeah.
Stevie, I'll start with you. I just want to jump into you. I overheard your conversation over there with Mr. Hennessy, that you've just signed a promotional deal with him. Do you want to talk a little bit about that and how that came about?
Yeah, I'm very happy to sign a promotional deal with Hennessy. He's one of the best in the world, and he's going to bring me to World Championship glory. And to be fighting on Channel 5, it's going to be huge exposure for me, and live free terrestrial TV. It's huge, but we know Mick, me and my dad, my whole family know him quite well over the years. In Ireland, he used to come over with his son, so we're quite friendly with Mick, and it's a deal that's worked out for both of us, and we're excited for it.
So have you spoke much about what's going to go down in 2021 for yourself, and what are your long-term career ambitions?
Yeah, I just want to keep busy and keep fighting. So Hennessy Sports will be doing a lot of shows next year, and it's going to be an exciting year. And I just want to keep as busy as possible and fight as soon as I can, get back fighting. So I have 2 fight dates now. I have tomorrow night and then next Friday night. So it's a busy 2 weeks ahead, and I'm looking forward to it.
And over to you, Aaron. Obviously, we just spoke about it there off camera that there's a bit of trouble trying to get back over to the States because of this COVID stuff that's going on. So is it likely that you'll fight on Hennessy cards more often now until this is kind of resolved?
Yeah, hopefully I can get as many fights as possible while I'm over here. I just want to stay as busy and as active as I can, and I'd like to thank Mick Hennessy and Golden Boy for giving me the opportunity to fight in this show tomorrow night.
So how did your relationship with the Golden Boy start? Did you approach them? Were you touted by them?
Yeah, it first started when I went over to America when I was 16. I was over there for 3 months, and I was going around all the gyms sparring, and then I caught the eye of a lot of people, and Golden Boy wanted to sign me. So I waited until I was 18 and signed them then.
Fair. And you're both trained by Freddie Roach, right?
Yeah, both trained by Freddie Roach, yeah. Legendary coach.
So you guys must have got some decent work out in the Wildcard gym. Tell us about some of the experiences you've both had out there.
Yeah, unbelievable. I've shared the ring with a lot of world champions. Lomachenko's one of them. Jose Ramirez is the main sparring partner for. Jose Zepeda, Sergey Lipinets, I could name all day, but it's unbelievable the experience I've got over in the USA, and with Freddie Roach in your corner, you couldn't be doing any better. A better man behind you, and learning every day with him. But I'm just glad to be back fighting now. Hopefully things start to get back to normal as well, and then I'll be over and back a lot from America and here fighting.
And Aaron, yourself, what were your experiences at the Wildcard gym so far?
Yeah, same. I've sparred a lot of world champions. Amir Khan was one of them who I sparred. But we've joined up with Freddie Roach now at the start of the year. And training was going great until this whole coronavirus thing happened. But looking forward to getting back out with Freddie and working on new things again.
So Aaron, obviously you've got a few more fights in the bank than your brother does. What does 2021 hold for yourself? Will you be aiming for a title next year?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to start off next year with as many fights as I can get, and then by the time I go back to America, I'll be ready for titles, and hopefully maybe even take on the world champion Patrick Teixeira, who's also with Golden Boy.
Has Oscar given you any words of advice?
Yeah, he always gives me advice every fight and after every fight, telling me what I can improve on, so it's great to have advice from one of the best fighters in the world.
And Stevie, I'm quite interested in something I heard a couple of months ago, that you had an experience with someone who's going to be fighting on January 2nd against Britain's Luke Campbell. Can you tell me about that story with Mr. Garcia?
Yeah, Ryan Garcia. I sparred him a year or 2 back in LA, and I beat him up and he didn't like it, so he went to Twitter about it. He seen that I did an interview saying that Luke Campbell would stop him, which I think will still happen, and it's a tough fight for Garcia at this stage. You know, he's undermined. Like, Luke Campbell is a very experienced fighter, and I think it's too deep for Garcia to be going in, but he wasn't happy when he seen that I said that, and he started messaging me on Instagram. But I'd love to get a fight with Garcia, and I'd have no doubt that I'd knock him out.
Is that a part of your future plans? Try and get that fight?
Yeah, definitely. If it happens, you know, if he gets beat by Campbell now, hopefully he'll still be boxing after it, and then we'll see what happens.
And Aaron, how do you feel about that? That your brother's had this spat with Mr. Garcia?
Yeah.
He's one of your stable mates.
Yeah, Stephen did a number on him, and he didn't like it that time when he thought Campbell would win. But it's just your opinion. I think Campbell would win too, but you can't give your opinion without someone giving you a bit of stick now.
Yeah, nah, we get that. So this is the first time you're both going to be fighting on the same card in the UK, right?
Yeah, it's first time, so it's going to be an exciting night of boxing, and we can't wait to show everyone what we can do and put on a show for everyone watching. It'll be live on Channel 5, so it's going to be great exposure for us here in the UK and Ireland, for everyone to see what we can do.
And surely this is a special moment for you guys, because the likelihood of, obviously when the world goes back to normal and you'll both go and follow your own paths, you're in two different weight classes, so the likelihood of in the future you guys being on the same card, I can imagine it happen again, but not for a long time, right?
Yeah, well, this is one to remember, definitely. The first time that we have ever fought in the same card as professionals. Hopefully it can happen in the future again, and then hopefully someday we can bring world titles back to Ireland and fight in the card there as well.
Aaron, what's your prediction for your fight coming up tomorrow night?
I'm just going out there to put on a show for everyone, and whenever I can get that chance to knock him out, I'll take it.
Stevie, are you planning to go past round 2 this time?
Yeah, well, I always go out there with the intentions of getting the knockout, and I'm well prepared to go the distance as well, so we'll see what happens tomorrow night, but be ready for it.
And what you guys got planned for Christmas just before we finish? Will you be indulging in fatty filled meals, or you continue to train?
Well, I'm fighting next week, so I'll be straight back into the gym the next morning, and then after my second fight I'll take a week or two off for Christmas, but I'll keep training, I'll keep my endurance up, and I'll stick to my running and my strength work, but I'll take a week or two off from boxing and then refocus for the new year.
And Aaron, yourself?
Yeah, same. I'll enjoy Christmas dinner, but I'll still train away, like when doing my running and strength work, so I'm still in good shape.
We don't leave the gym, so we're always ready, you know.
That's the best way to be.
Yeah,
you got to be ready.
We don't like taking breaks, so we always say we'll be out for a week or two, but we always want to go back into the boxing gym as well straight away, so after a few days we get hungry and want to train again.
It's always good to stay in shape as well.
So you through the lockdown period, I assume you guys have been sparring one another. That must be some great watching.
Yeah, we have a gym right at the back of our house, so we have everything there for us. We can go out any time, and our dad trains us as well, so to have each other, it's huge beneficial. It's like a huge benefit, but we get good work with each other. Couldn't get better sparring than us two, with each other.
And finally, what your socials, guys? Where can fans find you?
Instagram Aaron MCK99 and Twitter Aaron McKenna 1999.
Stevie_McKenna and everything.
And have you got a message to all your fans from Ireland, the US, the UK that will be watching tomorrow night?
Just thanks everyone for all the support. We appreciate it, and make sure you tune in tomorrow night on Channel 5 and we'll put a show on for you.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be an exciting night of boxing. There's huge fights on, and to see both the McKennas on it, it's going to be a special night. Both of us fighting on the same card, so you don't want to miss it.
Well, thank you very much, the Hitman and the Silencer. We'll obviously be at ringside and hopefully catch up with you after your fight. We wish you the best of luck. Thanks, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else.